brother, listen closely before I motherfucking proceed. Yeah, when you're grinding on the low key and they're complacent with their low needs.
Alrighty, we are live. We're back at it again. It's Saturday night. You know what that means. It is AEW Collision, and we cannot hold our excitement. Last night, Wolf was absolutely mesmerized by Friday Night SmackDown. He called it all week long an absolute booty cheek show. He said Jimmy was going to be washed.
Expected the worst.
Right? All of
This is what happens. You expect the worst.
You expect the worst, but then you get the greatest. And what happened last night? His jaw was dislocated. It dropped to the floor. We all had
I never thought they would go that route.
It was a great show, right? It was a great show.
So, especially because I expected Jimmy to act like a heel and be like a heel, but he was basically a babyface.
Babyface Jimmy. But you know what, though?
They preserved his character, and I like that.
I did too. No, I think what they did last night was amazing. The fact that Jay said, not only am I out of SmackDown, I'm out of the Bloodline, and I'm out of WWE. Deuces, ooses, unbelievable show last night. But of course, it is Saturday night. So you know what that means. It's AEW Collision. And what a jam-packed show we got cooking. And of course, we got a brand new guest, a fresh face to the podcast, to the watch-alongs. It is none other than King AB from Wrestle Recap, my guy. We just were speaking about it to each other this week, chopping it up, talking about some big exciting things, some interactive things that we maybe have for you guys coming in the next couple of weeks leading into All In, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So go ahead, AB, talk about who you are, what you do, and everything before the show gets started, buddy.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, thank you for having me. This was an awesome experience, and I look forward to, chatting about the show with you guys. Yeah, my name is AB. I'm a rising senior at Santa Clara University. And yeah, I'm just a college student that loves wrestling, and I like talking about wrestling, but I really have no one to talk about it with. A lot of my friends are not wrestling fans, so I'm excited to be here today. Like-minded individuals who are also interested in wrestling and talking about it. And so I'm here. I'm excited. I'm happy to be here, and it's, Wrestling Recap, as was mentioned before, is my TikTok channel. And basically what you'll be able to find there is right now I started a new series where I'm going to be playing games and quizzes, all related to wrestling. So it's really just a fun interactive time where we can, be able to use our wrestling knowledge and just have fun with that. And at the same time, I will start doing, if time permits, I'll start to put more of a fun spin. A lot of my recaps. I have one posted right now for Night of Champions, which was all the way back in May or something like that. I don't even remember. It was a while ago, but I have it up there and it was just recapping the show in a fun way. So I will wrote a little bit of a rap for it. So that's pretty interesting. So yeah, if you feel any at all inclined to go check that out, please do. You will not regret it. It's going to be a fun time. And so yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me once again. And yeah, let's get into Collision.
Yeah, buddy, we're getting into Collision. We're just a few moments away for the show. But, of course, besides the new fresh face of wrestling from the wrestling community, we have the optimistic one, the heel himself. It is none other than Wolf. Wolf, how are you, buddy? I mean, did you get your jaw relocated after last night? How are you feeling? Did you get any sleep from that exciting SmackDown? Tell me your thoughts, bud.
I feel good. Just getting by, excited for tonight. What else? Been watching the EFED I'm part of, the stream for the EFED I'm part of, and going crazy for it. What's it called? And yeah, that my main excitement though is our main event, most likely main event tonight. That trios title match. Oh
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that the trios title match tonight, I think, is definitely going to be probably one of the best matches of the night for sure. We also got the ladies in action as well. We got KRIS Stratlander, we got Willow Nightingale versus Monte, and of course Mercedes Martinez. So we got a whole bunch of action happening this evening. But
we also have the Acclaimed in action. We have a promo from Powerhouse Hobbs. We have a promo from Ricky Starks to explain last week. And now recently announced, we have set for tonight. Bullet Club Gold has something to say.
I'm curious. I'm curious what they got to say. But AB, how do you feel about these two back-to-back tag team matches tonight? We got a 6-man tag for the trios, of course, CMFTR versus the reigning and defending champions, House of Black, and then of course the ladies match later on this evening as well. What are your thoughts, buddy?
Yeah, man, I'm excited. It's always good to see, CM Punk and FTR, team up. A lot of their matches I have enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to, the elite matchup in the future. We could wait on it a little bit. We can wait on it, but, I'm looking forward to that. But as far as that trios match goes, I already know it's going to be a lot of fun. House of Black have been great champions, been defending it a lot. I kind of hope that they don't lose them. You know what I mean? Like,
they're not gonna lose, most likely.
Exactly.
They ain't losing. When All In 2 weeks away tomorrow, they ain't losing those belts. No way. I mean, it would be wild. It would be absolutely wild for them to lose it and have.
I think the correct choice would be to fully reunite the faction in Gobernador. Have Garush and Jalistico turn face and join with Andrade, and then have House of Black versus LFI.
Yeah, well, of course, the show has started. Acclaim just cut an amazing promo right now. Christian Cage and Luchasaurus is on the TV. They cut a promo, and of course, CMFTR is also cutting a promo to start off the show. It is something that Collision does very frequently throughout their shows since the beginning, that they cut promos before the show actually starts to get everybody hyped. And I'll start with you, Wolf. How do you feel about that? Do you enjoy the fact that they kind of
hype you up prior to the show? Promos at the beginning.
Yeah,
it makes it so unique. It's just incredible. I actually do love that part of what's it called? That part of Collision every week. Speaking of what's it called? Christian Cage.
Threw out his own daughter last week.
Last night.
Threw his own daughter out in the street.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Last night,
Luchasaurus
did attack Darby Allin after Darby's match. Obviously building up for All Out. Also last night made official for 0 Hour Aussie Open versus Better Than You, Baby, for the ROH World Tag Team titles.
And what a fucking 0 hour we're going to have, and that is about 2 weeks away. As of tomorrow, it is All In.
FTR versus Young Bucks.
Yeah, we're running through the card right now for All In. But AB, quickly, before the show kind of kicks off, how do you feel about the promos starting the actual show before the show actually kicks off? Is that give you that nostalgia type of vibe at all? Is that something that you enjoy? And before you start answering that, September 3rd, All Out, it is official, which means September 2nd is WWE Payback, and then the next night is AEW All Out, double pay-per-view weekend that is about 3 weeks away. Unbelievable. AB, give me your thoughts real quick before the first match kicks off.
Yeah, of course. Going back to your question, depending on whether or not the promos before the show, I think that's awesome. I think like you said, it's that little nostalgia, the little old school feel to it. Kind of differentiates it from what Dynamite is. And what I really liked about Rampage is that they had like those inset promos before the main event, and so having that before the actual show just gives that little extra difference to the show. So I love how they're differentiating their 3 different shows. And they're giving, people that want to tune into Collision that, that good nostalgic feel. And so it's great all around, man. Love to see it.
Awesome. I love that. We just got a little bit of a playback of what happened last Saturday during SummerSlam, where, of course, Ricky the Steamboat Dragon was the referee on the side, making sure the match was correctly given its proper dues. And, of course, Ricky Starks did get the loss, but then after that loss, he attacked Ricky Steamboat Dragon, beating the holy hell out of him, So now Ricky Starks is starting off the show with the promo.
Ricky's here.
And he's a heel now.
Yeah.
He's a heel now. AB, I'm going to start with you quickly before that promo kicks off. How do you feel about Ricky Starks coming from babyface to heel as of these recent weeks?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I was kind of disappointed when that heel turn happened. I really enjoyed Ricky Starks as a face. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I always felt like, a lot of people said that he had that, like, that kind of Rock charisma to him, and like The Rock is someone like you really like to, root for. Like, even though a lot of the things he would say would be kind of insulting to the opponents, like, it's funny. You're like, you would enjoy it. So I think Ricky Starks is he's like, don't get me wrong, he's an amazing heel. Like, we saw back in the day with the FTW championship, and it was part of, Team Taz and everything. So I think he's going to be able to do a great job. And then having that paired up with like CM Punk and everything, I think it's just going to be, perfect.
And Wolf, how do you feel about Ricky Starks being a heel compared to a babyface?
I'll be honest. I preferred Ricky as a babyface, but I don't hate him as a heel.
Do you mind giving us an absolute real quick before we cut that promo? Hey, there it is. All right. I like it.
There we go.
All right, let's check in.
I love Ricky. Ricky, I think, kills it as a heel just as much as a face. He's the future of AEW, honestly.
Understandable.
And I've said it. This man is world champion material. This man is guaranteed to be world champion.
As this heel right now, I could definitely see it. But Tony Schiavone right now in the ring with
heel face, I don't care. This man.
I don't know, man. Babyface him, maybe not, but
Ricky I think he could kill as a babyface champion, but I think this heel turn definitely helps.
Ricky Starks cutting his promo. Has to have consequences for his actions. Gotta whoop his ass, he said. Beat the brakes off the old man. Unbelievable.
Got himself a manager's license.
Wow.
So my question to you is, hey, you got the W and I got the L. But guess what? I can live with lines. Can you? No. You aren't Superman, you ain't bulletproof, and you damn sure ain't absolute Ricky Starks.
Damn.
Does this make sense to you? Because it makes all the sense to me. Right now, right here, I am proclaiming, I am saying with enough heart and passion that I am going to set this whole damn company on fire. And I'm going to start next week. You want a war? Guess what? I'm going to bring a war to your front door, and I'm going to make sure you, your mama, your daddy, and your sister all understand that I am absolute Ricky Starks, and there ain't nobody like me on Dynamite or this damn ass show.
Your mama, your sister, your auntie, your grandmother, your great cousin, Ricky Starks. What a promo. He is absolutely living. He looks like Mike Lowry with that getup. I ain't going to lie to you. Bad Boys, your little shout out right there if anybody's seen Bad Boys. But yeah, definitely very interesting to see, of course, Ricky
Okay,
Starks.
I could see Ricky costing CMFTR.
I mean, you know, Ricky Starks wants it. He wants it. He wants it. He wants that. He wants that title. He wants to prove he is truly absolute. How do we feel about that promo? AB, I'm gonna start with you. What'd you think of that promo right there by, of course, the new and improved absolute Ricky Starks?
I mean, obviously, we've always known that Ricky Starks can cut a great promo, right? It's especially when he, turned babyface the first time. That impassioned promo that he cut, when Hobbs turned on him. So I always knew that he was gonna cut, straight heat from the jump, and so that was just great to hear. And then the stuff that he was saying right now, I mean, why not, right? Ricky Starks can do it all. So I fully believe that everything's gonna stay. Now, does that mean there's gonna be gold on his way very soon? I don't know about that, but I would love to see it. This new Ricky Starks, is for me. I'd love to see it.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Wolf, how'd you feel about that promo? That your boy, your man, the guy that you imitate,
I was fired
every week, Mr. Rick.
I'm not losing any hope in Ricky Starks. He's great. I wonder what comes from this. Definitely want to see how what Ricky ends up doing, who he's going to be managing.
Yep.
Especially since, maybe he could manage Hobbs, get back together with Hobbs, unless Hobbs is face. I could very well also see this leading to All In being Punk, Joe, and Ricky. But I don't know. We'll have to see what happens.
I think it's I think it's very tricky because with Collision we really haven't seen the integration of a lot of the other mid card titles that they do have. So maybe if they did that a little bit more, we'd have some type of idea. But honestly, I think keeping him in the real world title picture for the in the meantime might be smart just to help elevate him. Put him amongst the ranks of those of CM Punk, of FDR, who are complete stars. You know what I mean?
Maybe the Acclaimed is here. They're having a squash match as our good friend Asa, who is actually at this show right now. So shout out to Asa and K Fabulous over at No Bones About Wrestling podcast. They're great people over there. They do a whole bunch of great stuff. That's the name. I listen. As funny as it is, it is. That's exactly the name. I just pronounce it very funny. But it is wrestling, true wrestling, and it's going to be very exciting to hear all of their fun and exciting moments as this match gets away. Of course, Anthony Bowens is in the ring to start it off for us against these two jabronis. One has a hairline like LeBron James right now, so shout out LeBron and that hairline as his tag team match gets started.
I loved just to mention, I love that one line in Max Caster's rap. He said the two jabronis, I will call them, look like backup dancers for Lizzo. And if you've been keeping up with the Lizzo news, you definitely understand that. So that's a really crazy line.
We have to admit, listen, I'm a huge hip hop head. I'm a huge hip hop fan, and and when I first started
Mojo in action tonight, Christian Cage. We'll get from Christian Cage.
As I kind of started getting into AEW throughout the 2020s when COVID happened, I wasn't a fan of Max Caster rapping, and then I was like, he's too much John Cena. He's too this. He's too that. And then eventually, it grew on me, and now his raps are just, 5 out of 5. You know what I mean? Truly stellar. They never miss. They really never miss. He called, Buddy Matthews getting cucked by a kid named Dominic. Got the backup dancers for Lizzo. Truly truly wired. Now, of course, the rapping legend right now is in the ring right now, taking on the guy with LeBron's hairline as we continue this tag team match right now. But very exciting. I'm very excited to see the Acclaim back in the ring, of course, after Daddy Ass, quote unquote, announced his retirement in some sense of the matter. So I'm curious to your guys' thoughts to see when or if Daddy Ass is coming back to AEW.
Oh, is that why Bones was carrying those boots? I think I missed that
Yeah,
when Daddy
he
asked.
dropped them. He dropped them after the match. Took them
Yep.
off. He left them in the middle of the ring. Daddy Ass. 2 weeks ago now, I think.
Okay.
Maybe even 3 weeks ago now. And it's been
It
it's
was
been a
2
minute.
weeks ago, I think.
It's been 2 weeks, right?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
2 weeks.
Okay.
So let's go. Apparently, Starks is suspended for 30 days.
But he's a manager now, so he can't be
He's a
suspended
manager
at
now,
all.
and he's on a war with Warpath on Dynamite and Collision.
Damn.
That's interesting.
What a double body slam right now by LeBron's hairline to Max
Samoa
Caster and
Joe
Anthony
action.
Bowens.
You'll hear from Christian Cage.
Of course, right now it is picture-in-picture for me. But Wolf, because he's a pirate, he gets to see the action that's still live and everything happening. So
I'm surprised how long this match is going. I thought it'd be over pretty quick.
They're the big boys. They gotta pull out the drama. All Daddy Ass.
now let me ask you guys a question. As right now I'm picture-in-picture, and I see the match happening and everything, but I can't do too much commentating about it. And this also goes for everybody on TikTok as well. When do you think Billy Gunn will retire? Do you think it's this year? Do we think he has maybe another year or two under his belt? You're saying this year, Wolf?
Likely this year, I think.
Likely this year?
Yeah.
What about you, AB? How do you guys feel about that?
Does anyone know when his contract
What's up, Morton?
is up?
How are you? I mean, well, let's be honest. Billy Gunn's been wrestling since the 90s.
Yeah.
If not earlier.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. And yeah, the only reason I asked for his contract is because I honestly think that he might. I don't know if this has changed now, but I think he might want to retire in the E. I don't know. I think he really is enjoying his time in AEW, but I think just because the E is so significant to his career, he might go back there. All right, yeah, late this year is when his contract expires. So maybe I don't know. I think realistically, when it comes to that, I think he's at the point where he can retire because he's already done so much in his career, and then he's been doing great in AEW, and he looks great.
Billy
He's he's in
Gunn
great
has
shape.
gone through tag team divisions,
Exactly.
singles runs, championship moments, iconic WWF, WWE moments throughout history, WCW. I mean, you name it, Billy Gunn has been there. Not only just in the ring, but even behind the curtain. He trained a lot of NXT superstars, men and women. He was part of the Tough Enough situation
I remember
when they were
that, yeah.
doing that. So,
Yep.
Billy Gunn's dedication, I guess you could call it, or commitment to the business is above no one else, as we get back to this match right now. To be honest, it's something that I'm very excited. I'm sad to see. I don't want to see Billy Gunn retire. Like, none of us want to see any of our legends retire, but at least he's around to get that great send-off that he he definitely deserves for all that he's given to this business.
Do you think he'll go into more of a, more involved, maybe producer role? Or
I
maybe
hope so. I hope producer or training or a little bit of both, honestly.
100%, yeah.
Because he has such a great brain for wrestling, and it would be nice to see how it is as the generations come and go, as the talent that he's worked with come and become that new staple, especially with AEW. So very exciting. Bowens is in right now, taking absolute annihilation to this guy right now. Great work.
Oh, well, I think my stream's a little behind because mine just came back from picture in picture, so it's all good though. It's all good.
Yeah, we got Bowens right now getting double teamed, unfortunately, by these tag team right here of Mutt and Jeff. But of course, Max Caster broke the pin. But no, I mean, honestly, Billy Gunn, you know, a legendary career, inside and out, great writer, great producer, trainer of a high caliber. You know, look what he did for his sons, getting him into one of the best businesses that you can get into. So definitely excited to see what or how really we're going to give him a nice send off for when it is all said and done.
Yeah.
Man, Bowens is great. Bowens is great.
Talent.
Talented.
Pure talent. You know who I would like to see one-on-one if they ever got to do a Forbidden Door? Bowens and Gable.
Wow.
Bowens and Gable would be wild.
Yeah, that would be a great match.
Max Caster, is he going to get the... He got the tag. Bowens got the tag on Max Caster. Max Caster is now the legal man in this tag team competition, setting himself up. Jesus, that boy is big-ass boy right there. That's a big motherfucker right there. Beautiful scoop slam by Bowens. Now we're going for, of course, Scissor Me Timbers by Bowens. Hits it. Perfect. And we're getting a little scissor action in the middle of the ring. We're getting a little scissor action in the middle of the ring. My God. My God. What great tag team right now. Honestly, the Acclaimed have been so over for so long. Double famous for both Caster and Bowens to get the win. Absolutely great tag team match right there. But yeah, again, going quickly back to Billy Gunn, it's something very exciting to see. I'm very happy that he is with us to enjoy that retirement moment. But it will be definitely a sad day in wrestling to see him truly hang up those boots. But an amazing, amazing moment. There's a we will miss you, daddy ass sign. Now Max hit a promo real quick.
Oh my God, Caster.
Nice.
An even bigger surprise this Wednesday on Dynamite. We're wrestling again, baby.
They're on Dynamite.
Ah, they're gonna be on Dynamite.
That's good to hear. That is great to hear. And anytime I can get the Acclaimed on TV, man, great tag team.
I'm not at Greensboro, but I'm throwing those scissors in the air. Thank you, daddy ass.
I said everyone loves Billy.
I'm very excited to hear they're going to be in tag team action on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's very exciting. Yes, Santos. Welcome to the chat, Santos. Of course, everybody on TikTok, if you not, go ahead and hit that link and go hang out with us over in YouTube as well.
So far, Dynamite is looking a little crazy.
Well, we also have that Texas Chainsaw match between Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy. just for the Leatherface video game. I don't know what the hell that's all about. But I tell you now, if Tim Farrier comes out with Leatherface, I'm turning the TV off. All right, I don't want to see none of that nonsense.
I'm scared for Hardy. Hardy needs to be like squashed in like 2 minutes. Also,
the Bang
we
Bang
also
Gang.
have Orange Cassidy versus Wheeler Yuta. We have the other things I don't know. Oh,
Great show so far.
Yeah.
I have great show.
Not disappointed at all.
Damn, they don't want me to see what Bullet Club Gold has to say.
They still want you thinking about the Usos from last night. They don't want you. They don't want you to see this other tag team.
Wait, what?
Don't bring super kicks to a gunfight. Next Wednesday, it is the Bucks and the Guns tag team match. Dynamite is looking stickety stacked. Wow. I tell you that right now.
Bro, when I tell you I'm excited for that, that is going to be a banger.
Well, hopefully you're available for Wednesday and you can hop on the live stream to hang with us.
I would love to. I would love to. I'll definitely see. Yeah, of course.
Keep me posted because that'll be very exciting to have you. But we are at a commercial break right now, so let's talk about what we've seen so far. I mean, honestly, we've got a pretty good show. Not for nothing, we've got an amazing promo for none other than Ricky Starks, Wolf's twin brother. Then on top of that, we had some great tag team action from the Acclaim and LeBron's hairline, and finding out that, of course, the Acclaim are going to be coming back to Dynamite this Wednesday to have another match. And then, before we just went to commercial break, we got news that the Guns and the Bucks are going to be facing each other in tag team competition for Dynamite, which is all leading up to, of course, All In. So, Wolf, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. Like, Dynamite is looking pretty crazy. I can't wait to see what happens.
Okay. AB?
Yeah, I mean, like you said before, it was a great show. I'm feeling good. I mean, that announcement for Dynamite, that just made me want to watch Dynamite even more. Like, I was already going to watch it, but now that's like a pay-per-view caliber match right there, and they're just putting it on free TV. So, yeah. I mean, we're lucky. So I can't wait to see that. And then, yeah, for the rest of this show, we got women's action coming up next. So let's get into it. It's going to be a great one.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. Again, I think this is probably the first pay-per-view that we're leading up to that is genuinely getting build and stories that are getting us more hyped for how they're going to pull the trigger for All In. Like, we have a really good card coming up for All In and 0 Hour. And then on top of that, we're getting Dynamite shows and Collision shows. And if you did get a chance to watch Rampage last night, some good matches even last night on Rampage. Yeah. So, not for nothing, AEW right now, going into one of the most historic pay-per-views in the wrestling industry, is, topping itself. Like, this week was great. Next week sounds even better. I wonder what Collision's going to be. How does Rampage mix in with all of this? What happens then following Wednesday, the week of All In? Like, there's so much happening that I don't know where to begin.
There's also, I wanted to share something my friend shared with me, which is the fact that what's it called? Another name, surprising name, could be headed for an in-ring return after years away. My friend speculated the possibility of H.A. Mendez.
I bet it.
Ring return.
She is built like a brick shithouse and ready to take on someone like Kris Stratlander, someone to take on Jade Cargill. I mean,
like my friend
let's
also
get
said
that.
What's it called? Maybe like AJ Mendez comes at All In it to confront Soraya if Soraya wins the title.
Okay.
Ooh, that is a
Let's
pretty
go.
good callback. Pretty good callback right there.
Or maybe what's it called? Mendez ends up being part of the Outcast, maybe taking over, leading the Outcast.
Yeah.
As like a secret leader or something.
You know, it would be crazy.
AJ Mendez in AEW would be crazy because we could get Adam Cole and Britt Baker versus CM Punk and AJ Mendez.
You know what would be really crazy? As if Soraya won the championship at the show, AJ came, and then just a reversal of their segment on that one. Was that Raw after Mania? Where Paige won the championship off of her?
Yeah.
We can just do a reversal of that where AJ immediately wins the championship off of Soraya. So
yep,
that would be pretty cool.
Well, now we got the most happiest person on the face of AEW Collision and the face of Long Island, where I'm from, Willow Nightingale, coming out for this tag team competition. But we just got a little bit of a recap, of course, of Adam Cole and MJF about how they came together, become tag team friends, but not only just tag team partners, but best friends for life in this whirlwind of a connection. Of course, that random tag team tournament for FTR's tag team belts. They unfortunately did lose, but recently we did get the announcement that it is going to be the main event. Adam Cole and MJF taking on each other for the Triple B, and of course before that,
these two ladies are wild right now.
Yeah, and then on top of that, we're getting MJF and Adam Cole for none other than Aussie Open's ROH Tag Team Division belts as well. So there's a lot to unpack there. But as Kris Stratlander gets into the ring, AB, we'll start with you. How excited are you about double duty for Max and Adam Cole?
I mean, I think I speak for the majority. I mean, everything that I've been seeing on Twitter or X, as they call it now, everybody's been enjoying this, Adam Cole and MJF team. And so them pulling double duty just means more of them for the fans to see. You know what I mean? The more these two are on TV, the better. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be great, honestly. Like whether or not I think they're actually going to win the championship in the beginning is to be seen. But I think one theory that I saw, circling online is that, a lot of people seem to think that instead of MJF turning on Adam Cole, it's going to be Adam Cole turning on MJF, and that he's using this, buy-in, or is that what they're calling it, the buy-in?
Not really a buy-in, more or less just a tournament thing that they kind of got mixed with, per se.
Oh no, I mean like what is 0 hour?
0 hour.
That's what I'm about to
0
say.
hour.
Yeah, that's
0 hour. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
Yes, buy-in. Yes.
Because I know the only So like during the 0 hour, I think a lot of people are thinking that maybe Adam Cole is just using this as a means to weaken MJF for the main event. And so we'll see if that is true. But I'm looking forward to it. You know what I mean? Anytime I get to see those two on my screen, it's gonna be a good time. So the main event should be awesome too as well.
Absolutely. Wolf, what are your quick thoughts on, of course, double duty for better than you, baby?
Interested to see where it goes. It could be that they wanna like try pretending that one of them will turn, making that main event more crazy. And the way they're telling this is pretty good, with Adam being aggressive toward MJF and MJF like fiddling with the diamond ring. Like they're both on like guard. They're like expecting the worst. But honestly, I think maybe they could use that, keep that. They don't do a turn, and then they're just staying that way for their match, expecting the worst. But in the end, the ultimate turn is not from either of them, but rather from Roderick Strong. What's it called? Roderick Strong could possibly join the Kingdom, as they seem to imply at this point.
Right.
Or maybe Adam does turn on Max, using Roddy, like getting Roddy involved in that and having Roddy, convincing Roddy to help turn on Max, and also bring back Kyle O'Reilly, and then Max can feud with Adam. And then while Adam has the Undisputed Elite back together, but we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen too as this tag team match has been going on. Right now we have Willow and Diamante in the ring right now. Willow was just in a pretzel type of maneuver. If we saw that before, very easy maneuver that any of us could probably have got out of. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't look like that much of a restraint on someone's body. But Jack Silver in the comments says he has something big planned. Hopefully, maybe come all in. So Jack, we don't know what that means. It's very dark and mysterious. So hey, listen, if you're gonna show up at All In, get us some tickets. All right, get us some plane rides.
I
Get
would
us
love to
some
go to
tickets.
London.
Yeah, like help us out a little bit, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, stop having all the fun for yourself. Come help your boys out over here on the Last Week Pod, and let's get us over there as well. Let's have a grand old time. But who do you guys have in this match, in this tag team match between, of course, Diamante, Mercedes, and of course Willow and KRIS? I feel like KRIS and Willow might be getting the win on this, but Wolf, we'll start with you. Who do you got in this match right now?
I think the thing to do right now, in order to like build this up and make this worth more, would be to give Mercedes Martinez and what's it called, Diamante, the win. I think that would give them momentum, and it would lead to an ultimate rematch for the TBS title between Mercedes Martinez and KRIS Statlander, or maybe even Diamante can have that title match instead. But I really don't know.
Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up. Who have they been building up to, face Statlander, or has she just not been on TV that often?
She's been on TV, but she's been doing like all those like fights, like fight everyone thing, that like kind of like cardio, where she has like open challenges and stuff. She's been doing good, but now it seems like they're having Statlander be involved with Mercedes Martinez and Diamante alongside Willow. So maybe this leads to a 4-way. Maybe this leads to just a rematch between Statlander and Martinez, and building up Martinez to be a new big heel. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. As we have right now, the heel's still working over Willow. Looks like she's finally. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say she's hulking up, but that was neutralized real quick, and so looks like the heels are still, working her over.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you asked before, I think the baby faces are gonna take this match. I just think that Statlander right now can't really afford to lose, even though maybe she doesn't take the pin. I just don't think they're willing to make their champion lose, especially this match. Maybe they'll set something up after the match, post match. Maybe she'll get attacked or something. But yeah, I can't see her losing right now.
Wow, beautiful spine buster to a rock bottom on both of these women right here from Willow as we get back into this action right now. But Jack's becoming very ominous right now and a little haunting in the comments. I don't know if you guys are reading this. He says, sometimes you have to die to be reborn. I don't know what that means, but now I might need my nightlight tonight to sleep. So that definitely scared the shit out of me with that comment. And he says, MJF especially is not safe. God, we all need to pray for MJF and his safety for All In. We'll see what that actual turnout will be, but nonetheless, we go right back into this action, the tag team competition.
Well, we are going to hear more from MJF and Adam Cole on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, nope, they're coming on tonight as well. But my big thing is I kind of agree with AB a little bit, and to Wolf's point, the fact that even if KRIS does take the loss here, whether it is her taking the pin or not taking the pin, there is a concept that could happen where they could do a fatal 4-way, a triple threat, something maybe for 0 Hour, for All In, or even just next week on Dynamite or Collision to kind of keep boosting that TBS championship and putting it back into the front of our eyes and whatnot. So hopefully we get some type of result after all of this is said and done from this match. But yeah, well, we shall see. Jesus, what the hell's Mercedes doing?
Whoa!
Oh,
Hopefully,
that didn't look good.
I mean, she looks okay. She's hulking up right now, so she looks okay. But yeah, that did not look good.
That looked like her ass took more of that fall than her back. All right. Wow.
What a pounce.
What a bomb. All right. What a bomb that was. Darby Allin normally is a crazy one that lets his body go on the line. I didn't know DeMonte will also do the same. So that was definitely surprising for sure. As Chris Stratlander has Diamante in there trying to get the pin. Didn't successfully get it. Mercedes Martinez behind her with the clothesline. And Willow is there getting Mercedes right now. Uh-oh. Whoop. Mercedes with the pin. Nope. Willow is.
Oh, nope. Diamante
Mercedes. Martinez. And Diamante with the legs to help her with the pin for the win. Wow.
What a finish.
What a finish. What a finish. Diamante helping Mercedes Martinez get the win. They get the pin over Willow in this tag team match against her and Chris Stratlander. My God.
Oh, they're not happy.
I mean, would you be happy if you just got embarrassed right there in front of 20, 30,000 people? I don't think so, buddy. I don't think I would be too happy about that shit either.
We have a question in the chat. Which AEW wrestler has the best entrance? And Santos thinks it would be Ricky Stark.
MJF. Always. I mean, that scarf, the suits, the button down, the TNT thing, that Triple B, come on. Gorgeous.
There's so many.
I would say mine would be
I'm an
Adam Cole.
nerd. I'm like I totally love I'm a bit of an edgelord, so House of Black.
That's really cool, yeah. I mean, I would say House of Black has a really good entrance. It's really cool. And then I would say mine is Adam Cole. Adam Cole has a really cool entrance.
Those are great.
I've always loved his entrance.
Moxley, whenever he comes out from the crowd, that just reminds me of his time in the Shield. I was like,
What do you guys think of this new Tony Storm character?
You mean Marilyn Monroe? Not so much. I don't get the idea behind it, but yeah, man, I don't know.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't know how to feel about it. It's been very uncomfortable to watch her.
It seems like she's only doing this on Collision too. She's not doing it. She didn't show that last night on Rampage when celebrating with Soraya. So it's weird. She just threw a shoe. Okay. Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just threw a shoe. That's crazy.
It's not needed. You know what I mean?
King of television.
I feel like
here comes Joe.
I feel like Tony Storm doesn't need to be coming out in a robe to be as upset as she is.
Joe.
Joe. And we're talking about Sweet Tooth right here from Twisted Metal. He's in the new Peacock TV show.
Yeah.
I love being there when she, what's it called, says Mojo. Just like,
I haven't seen it yet, but I hear it's good. I hear it's good.
so
I like the House of Black. In an alternate reality, I'd be in the House of Black. Jack, not for nothing, buddy. You're starting to scare the shit out of me out here tonight. Like I said, I might need a night light
one, Jack.
and a priest.
You're not the only one. I would
totally love to. Definitely locking all my doors.
Who is this water boy that's in
Looks
the
like
ring against Samoa Joe?
Looks like another generic crater wrestler. So,
yeah.
we should see.
That has to be someone's cousin from the back.
All right, I need to go pray. LBB.
Do your thing, buddy. That has to be someone's cousin from the back.
That's
he was
what I'm
like,
saying.
I would love
definitely.
to be on TV. All right, you're gonna face Samoa Joe tonight. What? What?
Imagine you're a jobber and you hear you have to face Samoa Joe.
I would have been like,
crazy.
well, I lost. I just want to let you know that now. No, you're gonna beat him. No, I'm not. All right, maybe I'll beat him in chess or checkers. Maybe I'll beat him in like MLB The Show or something. But I ain't beating him in a wrestling match. Did you see what happened to the last guy that faced him? Gravity or Axiom, whoever it was. Nothing. He did 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds.
Oh, this generic crater wrestler is busting out some moves, hitting a springboard.
And,
wow, walk away.
Ooh, that was a good move.
Coming. Oh, shut that down real quick.
That was not for nothing. That was a good move. There's the Cobra Clutch and the tap for the win.
For those who are not watching that spot, the generic crater wrestler hit a Io Sky that we saw last night, just doing random flips to counter the walk away from Joe. And it was pretty cool, but then he got shut down really quick with a massive clothesline and then a coquina clutch to end the show, to end the match. And so Joe's the winner.
That belt glues to his body, into that shoulder. Glues. Between the sweat and the meat sweat and the wrestling sweat, it just glued to his body.
We have Joe cutting a promo. I thought he was going to say Greensburg acknowledged me. That would have been hilarious.
I would have been like, bro, you're not being tribal chief. You know what I mean? This is the wrong show, buddy.
Two Samoans named Joe. Look like he's calling out CM Punk.
Yeah, he called him out last week. He's doing it again this week. Hey, yo!
Ooh, whoa, language, Joe.
No, this is a PG show, buddy. There's children in the audience. No one's watching your show this week on Peacock just because of that.
I'm going to have to go give it a bad rating just because of that.
Bad review. Rotten Tomato, that ass. Keep your spit in your mouth, all right?
Give him what he wants.
I could smell his bad breath from here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like that was a close-up that nobody needed. His spit was coming out. I already took a shower prior to the show. I didn't need another one.
Exactly.
My God.
Yeah, wow.
But wow, what a show we have tonight. Honestly, it's a very good collision.
Yo, what's up, Deontay?
Deontay, what up, my guy? How are you, buddy? My guy. I had him recently on the pod. Great guest.
Awesome.
Great guest. Very happy to have him coming back on soon, hopefully. It's just, it's a little crazy now. The next couple of weeks, your boy's a little booked up with everything going on, pay-per-view wise, you know. So you and TJ need to come on. I was just talking to TJ today, Deontay. I was just talking to TJ today. We were talking about having him and you both on at the same time. So we're gonna try to get that going. So that way we have a dope pod. Have AB in there as well. Really make it a fun night. So yeah, he's also another TikTok creator as well, Deontay. If you go back on one of the podcast episodes, his information is in there as well on the chat in the description. So definitely go show him some love over there and whatnot. Yeah. Oh no, listen, I'm gonna set it up. Trust me. I'm gonna set it up. It's just we got this week. I'm booked this week. I'm booked next week. Then I got Monday. I got a thing and the watch alongs, then the pay per view. Then after that is a double pay per view weekend and a watch along week. It's a fucking you know, this is a show, man. It never ends. You know what I mean? It never ends. It never ends. It's great shit. I always love it. But yeah, man. No, we're gonna get you guys on. Hopefully, maybe in the next couple of weeks. Maybe we'll get you for predictions or something leading into one of these big pay per views and whatnot.
Predictions.
So, we love doing a predictions podcast. We always do it the week of the show, of the pay-per-view. So like if the pay-per-view is on a Saturday or Sunday for the podcast episodes that we do on Thursdays, we'll do the predictions Thursday, and that'll be the whole episode. So that way it's a whole bunch of fun stuff, and people can hang out, comment, chill, talk, enjoy ourselves. So yeah.
Yeah, for anyone in the chat that's watching Collision right now, what do you guys think of the show?
Yeah, how you guys enjoying the show?
I think it's been a great show so far.
Yeah, as well as everybody over on TikTok right now. Come hang out with us. Come enjoy ourselves. We got AEW. Yep, absolutely. No more WWE SmackDown. We talked about that a little bit today as well. But tonight we're doing the watch along over on YouTube. Everybody that's on TikTok, if you go to the link in the bio, you can go to the YouTube channel and go ahead and watch us over there. Or you can hang out with us over here on TikTok as well and enjoy AEW Collision. And then, of course, tomorrow we got some very big episodes, important episodes that we're going to be doing. So very excited about that. But, man.
Yeah. I've been meaning to ask because there's been a lot of mixed reactions to it. So what do you think about this whole real world championship that they have going on with CM Punk?
It's straight booty cheeks.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I did not like that at all.
Straight booty cheeks. You know what I mean? Like this real world championship. This is just for CM bitch to have a title because he's upset he's not a champion on his own show. So this is his title to make him feel better about himself. I just I'm not a fan of it.
I don't get it either. I understand him saying I never lost this, but like, bro, like you gotta vacate it for a reason. Like just respect it. You know what I mean? Like we need this whole new world championship on TV. Like it doesn't make sense. Like there's no lineage to it. Like we're gonna say like the first real world champion was CM Punk. And then like just the semantics behind that too, like real world champion. What does that make MJF a fake champion? Like none of this really makes sense to me. So I'm just like, I think they'd be a lot better off without it and find a better way to kind of integrate all the championships that they do have into this show. I think right now as a company, AEW already has too many championships, and then adding this real world championship is kind of useless, kind of not needed. But yeah, let's see what they do with it. Maybe they're gonna have some type of unification match at All Out or something. We don't know. We'll see.
It's a good point that you said. Maybe they get a unification of the belt. But again, with everything that has happened with CM Punk and the Bucks and AEW with that whole incident, I more or less am curious to see how they're going to continuously pitch the idea of these belts and their significance for them, and which one holds more weight, or what's really going to happen in that aspect of, that is a situation more or less like of a unification. They have way too many belts. You're 100% right about that. Like, the FTW belt doesn't need to be a belt. Like, that could just be a title or something. Like, it doesn't need a belt or whatever. TNT belt, okay, cool. AEW belt, cool. Trios tag, okay, cool. International, okay. But I think that's where they should stop. Like, they don't need the TBS. They don't need a FTW. They don't need a real world. It's Punk being upset with the fact that he's not a champion. So because he's not a champion, he's making himself a champion. And, it's nonsense. But we got Christian Cage. We got Luchasaurus in the ring. Let's hear what this
let's see what real diabolical stuff he has to say
let's see what a real deadbeat dad is right now. As last week he threw out his own child out of the arena because she didn't have credentials. So let's see what he has to say. Yeah, like they're booing the shit out of him. Good.
Now, I don't pretend to know much about North Carolina. I don't want to know much about North Carolina. But I do know that you're all pretty much related, so if you can put your dogs and your french fries down and stop slobbering all over each other, and I can have your attention for just a few minutes.
Wow.
That was evil.
I also know there's a lot of second bests to come out of North Carolina.
Oh, he's going to say it.
We all know that Michael Jordan isn't the greatest basketball
player. No.
We all know it's LeBron James.
Oh, my God.
Hey, man, I'm from Ohio. I might have to agree. Real heelish.
Yes, you're a heel too. Wow. Wow. I am
chants going on in the crowd.
I am far superior to Ric Flair.
Whether it's from each and every one of you sitting in this audience wishing you were me, or whether it's all the wrestlers in the back wishing they were me. But lately, I felt a little disrespected by one Darby Allin.
Darby Allin in the TNT title picture once again.
I already told you this, and now I'm repeating myself. As long as this TNT championship is in my possession, you will never touch it again. Do you understand me? Now, I know you've gone on record saying how important this championship is to you. I don't care about that, Darby. I really don't care. Now, listen, I also heard you say that you paint half your face because you're 50% dead inside.
Oh no, he's gonna make it crazy.
Flips and ollies on your skateboard. I'm building a legacy. Do you understand me? And if you keep pursuing my TNT championship, I'll give you that other 50% and make sure you get the rest of the way there.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
These crazy promos, man.
I will write you a tragedy.
Wow. What did I miss? Oh.
Christian Cage talking wild shit. And now Arn Anderson and his son are out.
This is random.
Wow, is he a spitting image of his father? Wow, Asa must be losing his shit right now at that show. It's Arn Anderson. It's Arn Anderson. Why is this? Did he have a stroke? Yeah, I think so. Oh, no, his hand moves. Okay.
This is Horseman Country.
So what happened with Samoa Joe? Like, did he say anything?
He challenged CM Punk again, and he said he's going to make him want to take that opportunity to face him for the belt. And then Christian Cage said that LeBron's the better version of Jordan. He said he's superior than Ric Flair. And now Arn Anderson is out.
Mm.
You woke up this morning and you jumped in the fountain of youth. Or maybe you should have a few laps while you were in there, huh?
Oh my God.
Damn.
You're gonna step to the TNT champion? Listen, I said no more open challenges. But if you want to step in this ring, I'd be willing to make an exception for you. Well, I tell you what, if this was 20 years ago, I'd do just that. I'd slide in there with your little narrow ass. I'd slide you, and I'd walk out here with that title.
Right.
I tell you what, you didn't think this was over, did you? We're just getting.
Son, get in there.
And Brock Anderson's sliding into the building. Arn Anderson defeated Walter McDaniel.
Look at look at Brocky boy. Look at Brock Anderson. He probably hung out with Brock Lesnar and had a T-bone steak before he came into that fucking ring.
What a boot to the face.
Darby Allin will challenge for the TNT belt at All Out Sunday, September 3rd.
Ooh. Loud, too loud.
Sean says, hear me out. CMFTR lose interference by Samoa Joe. I think that's a possibility, especially since Samoa Joe said he's going to convince them. So maybe.
We are picture in picture. But how do we feel about Christian Cage saying he is superior to Ric Flair and LeBron is better than Jordan for his promo? AB, we'll start with you, buddy. Well, I mean, Christian Cage has to be one of the most underrated heels of all time.
Yeah, I mean, those 2 points are really, I mean, like I said before, I'm from Ohio, so That LeBron line isn't too crazy to me. You know, I seem to. I wouldn't know where I stand on that debate, but LeBron is reaching GOAT status, so I'll let that slide for now. I'll let that slide for now. But being superior to Flair, especially in Flair country, that is a bold statement. That is a
Oh,
bold statement. But I mean, 16 time, man, 16 time. You can't. That's an undisputed number. So, I mean, honestly, I think Christian Cage is, great with the promos. He even said something crazy about Darby Allin. I mean, this guy, man, he can cut one nasty promo. But I would say though, especially with this whole partnership between him and Luchasaurus, I think that they're handling this very well. Christian Cage's being that very cocky heel. I'm the champion, even though he did not win it. Saying I'm the champion and all this, and cutting the promos for Luchasaurus, which has been awesome in that dynamic. And having Luchasaurus do all the matches as well has been very funny, very fun, might I say. So I think, yeah. Honestly, like everything that's said in that promo was awesome. Had the great, had some awesome fire to it as well. Just the way Christian, like he's been in the industry for a really long time, so he knows what a great promo is. And so obviously he got that cheap heat in the beginning as well.
Oh yeah.
It was a great promo.
Okay. Well, and quickly before we pass it over to Wolf, who's your favorite wrestler in AEW right now, AB?
In AEW right now, wow, that is the hard one, man. There's a lot of great wrestlers in AEW. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes down to just because I think there's a lot of things that make someone a great wrestler. If we're talking, specifically just wrestling ability, I would have to give it to the best bout machine himself, Kenny Omega. But the overall, just like everything that encompasses a wrestler, their promo ability, the way they're able to interact with the fans, the way that they're able to wrestle in the ring, everything ring IQ. Right now, I would probably have to give it to MJF, man. He is on another like, especially at the young age he is at. Like, he's doing things that gonna set him up for time and time to come. Because especially now, wrestlers are retiring at like the age of like what 40 something, 50.
Yeah.
So he has a long way to go for his career, and I think he's already starting it off pretty well. So yeah, that's wrestling. If you're looking at it from wrestling stance, I would have to give it to Kenny Omega. But just overall perfect wrestler, I have to give it to MJF at the moment. What about you guys?
Wolf, how did you feel quickly about Christian's promo?
Christian is a menace as usual. This rate, I wouldn't be surprised if AEW fans start comparing him to peak Randy Orton, AEW's peak Randy Orton. So yeah, I think it's incredible. I can't wait to see.
So is Julia Hart your favorite AEW wrestler?
No.
Right now, sure.
No.
All right. Because I know you're a fan. I know you're a fan, but
you know who my favorite AEW wrestler is. He's the MVP of AEW. Who's carried the company for a year or so.
Mr. MJF.
No. That before him.
Moxley. John Moxley?
Yeah, Moxley.
Moxley. And
we have Darby Allin.
Oh my God. Oh wait, hold on. Darby Allin is in the ring with a skateboard, beating the piss out of Luchasaurus. Unfortunately, that means that Brock did not get the opportunity to win the TNT belt.
He don't
Darby
care.
is here,
he
and he is ready to fight. In that time, have you had a skateboard up your ass?
What a crazy question.
Darby Allin versus
Christian
Cage.
You're on, you son of a bitch! Let's do it! Now throw the mic at him. Throw the mic at him. Oh my
Darby
God.
Allin. Oh.
Wow. Darby Allin, Christian Cage next Saturday for Collision. Wow, 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 wow. What's up, birthday boy Willie? It is his birthday today. Let's show him some love right now in the chat. He is 20 fucking years old, man. Holy shit. Happy 20th birthday, boy Willie. Tomorrow we're celebrating his B-Day with some very fun stuff that, of course, my good friend AB gave me a little bit of a sneak preview about. So, Willie, be prepared for some fun and games because we're going to be having some fun and games. And you know your boy's drinking tomorrow night, so you better tune in. You better stick with us because we're going to get absolutely toasty roasty for, of course, the birthday boy stream tomorrow night. It's very exciting. Happy birthday, Willie, for sure. Let's spam the shit out of him right now. But, of course, Darby Allin next Saturday, Collision against Turtleneck Man himself. He calls himself better than Ric Flair. He calls himself better than Michael Jordan, better than LeBron James. Nobody better than Christian Cage. How excited are you guys, Wolf? I mean, getting a little sneak preview before All Out. I mean, again, like, I don't know, man. AEW, you know, they got the bloodline on WWE, but they don't got Christian Cage. They don't got for the peeps. They don't got him, so
it's crazy. It's crazy. Darby versus Christian. Oh, that fucking cooks.
Come on.
DK is cooking.
Chef in the kitchen, boy, whip it.
But yeah, basically that was unexpected.
Yeah.
I did wanna kind of expand on what I talked about before with my favorite being Moxley. Moxley just has been incredible in AEW and he has literally has done so much for AEW. Like now I feel like the face of AEW is Jon Moxley.
I don't know. There's arguments to be made.
That title reign he had, that first title reign, that what's it called? The incredible matches. He's just incredible stories he's had, like going on and on, like at Blackpool Combat Club. Even Kenny Omega admitted that like Moxley has been more of an MVP of AEW than even himself. Like, and it's true. Like Moxley has literally like carried AEW on his back like throughout his career. I don't see Moxley, and like without Moxley, AEW would not even be as big as it is. Like Moxley put AEW on the map.
Statements.
Moxley was the one who brought all these like big names. Like without Moxley, AEW is like an indie basically.
That's a bold statement from the heel himself, AB.
I don't think it's bold, man.
I don't know, man. I'm an MJF fan, so
basically,
to me it's bold. To me, it's bold.
You know what I'm a little sad about? That we never got to see like really any interaction between Cody and Moxley when they were both in AEW.
Wow, yeah, that would have been interesting to see the two of them go at it, for sure. But AB, next week, next Saturday, baby, it is none other than the Turtleneck himself versus Darby Allin. A little bit of a sneak preview for All Out in September. How do you feel? How excited are you for the match? And do you also stand by what Wolf said, that Jon Moxley's been carrying the company for X amount of years now?
I mean, to answer that first part, I mean, that match, I'm looking forward to that match. Darby and Christian should be a good one. I mean, haven't really been keeping up with the whole TNT title situation, but it seems like the title is in good hands right now. And the program they have going on is very exciting, and the fans seem to be very into it, reacting very well to both sides. So I think overall should be really good. And then that second part with the Jon Moxley carrying AEW, I mean, I don't think it's a false statement. I mean, like the guy really came in at the beginning, right? Came in at the beginning. This company probably, like he said, wouldn't be as big without him. Obviously, you have the elite, you have all these big players, but Jon Moxley, I think,
but you likely would not get Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, I think he definitely pioneered. He pioneered a new wave, showing that because he was like the first major defect from the other company to AEW. So
yeah,
seeing how successful the company got, they're like, maybe there is, a place for me over there as well. So yeah, I definitely agree with that point. Yeah, John Moxley has been doing his thing, and all his like, even though I'm not the biggest fan of John Moxley matches, sometimes I feel like sometimes they get a little repetitive. I think he's been doing his thing.
All right, I like it. I like it. Powerhouse Hobbs is in the ring, cutting a promo real quick. Let's see what he has to say. So, of course, Tony Schiavone. I mean, that is a nice chain. It is a nice chain. The Powerhouse is rocking.
An opportunity presented itself. Chicago.
All out.
The United Center. All out. The very place where collision began. Now, Schiavone, over the last several months, I haven't found any peace. There's always someone or something distracting me. So what did I do? I took my ass back to the bay, and I found the one thing that means something to me. The one thing that brought me to darkness. The one thing that allows me to inflict violence, violence, and violence. And that's the Book of Hobbs.
A book?
Last week, I don't want anyone's help, and I damn sure don't need anyone's help.
A book is what made you violent?
And this book,
Put the book down then. Stop reading.
it's entitled Redemption. So how am I supposed to redeem myself after losing the TNT title? How am I supposed to redeem myself after losing in the Owen Hart tournament?
You put the book down.
I tell you how I'm going to redeem myself. In order to get past this chapter of redemption, I need to
a
Ooh.
redeemer. What?
The Redeemer.
We're gonna see Miro tonight.
No. Why is he calling out Miro?
Miro!
Yeah, Miro.
Hey, yo!
Miro's the Redeemer.
Tony Schiavone shitting himself on ringside right now, seeing these big beefy men mashing meat tonight.
Okay.
Well. I guess some questions have finally has some answers. We've been wondering what they're going to be doing with Miro these past few weeks, and now we have our answer: Miro and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, look at that stare down.
Now that's a shiny head right there.
I mean, I'm honestly really upset that they haven't done more with Miro, man.
Well, maybe this is the start.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the start, AB.
Whoa.
Oh! Camarado.
Right, because Miro has had problems with QTV, kind of.
We have the QTV goons attacking Miro from behind.
Right. What?
Massive back body drop from Miro. Oh, and a spine buster.
Oh, what a spine buster. Wow. The Book of Hobbs, Chicago, September 3rd. I mean, wow. September 3rd starting to look real good. Real good.
Why do you leave his book there? How is he gonna know what the next chapter is?
Let him know. Let him know. You got to read.
How's he gonna know? How's Will gonna know what the next chapter is? You got to get your book, buddy.
You gotta get that book just in case. My God, my God. I wonder if Miro's going to read the book, though. That's
He
really the
should.
question here. Fight for the Fallen, AEW Dynamite on Wednesday.
Sit-down interview, Kenny Omega with Jim Ross.
Mr. Barbecue Sauce himself will interview Kenny Omega.
Right, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match.
Why are they having this match, man?
No,
to talk about the video game.
Answer to Don Callis. And
I don't see in any world where that match is like, unless
I'm not
maybe
even buying the game.
That's what I'm saying. Unless maybe like it's like a cinematic match, maybe, but I don't see it like going over well.
I tell you this now, I'm not even buying the game, and this match doesn't even make me want to buy the game. So,
Christian Cage.
We have AEW Dynamite Fight for the Fallen this Wednesday.
Willow Nightingale versus Diamante. Oh, Fight for the Fallen is all week, basically. Interesting. All in 0 hour. Aussie Open versus Better Than You, baby.
Better Than You, baby.
Jeff and Adam Cole, main event.
We got a lot of matches for All In. The Coffin match, the Fatal 4-Way, the main event, the tag team, the ROH belts at 0 hour.
No,
I mean, this show is going to be so stacked.
I don't think.
I mean, for a show that had nothing announced like 2 weeks ago, it's shaping up to be a really good card.
Classic pay-per-view. Collision next week is going to sound wild. Dynamite's going to be wild. I mean, I don't even know how to control myself right now. I don't know what WWE is right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be wild.
What the hell?
Jim Ross.
Oh, right.
The Sauce.
Right.
Barbecue Zone. He's out here to hang out with the crowd. Good old JR.
Now, when they announce JR as the Hall of Fame, are they acknowledging the WWE Hall of Fame?
Well,
I would.
That's very interesting.
I mean, JR is a Hall of Famer, whether like any.
Yeah. I definitely agree, but like it's just kind of funny that they, announce him as that.
And the House of Black have entered their home. It's time for the main event, as Mark Henry would say.
Yep.
The newly engaged Buddy Matthews, Malachi Black, and of course, Brody King coming into the ring for the trios match itself.
Buddy with no mask.
He wants Dominic to know who's marrying Rhea. That's why he ain't wearing no
bro.
mask tonight.
Still a cuck. He's still a cuck, though.
No, yeah, forever and always will be a cuck. But and there's your girl, Julia Hart in the background.
Yeah.
There she is.
I wonder what's going to happen.
Looking like Freddy Krueger back there with that hat
With
on.
her window hat.
That's wild. I'm so excited for this match. This match ought to be really, really good. I'm expecting this match to go on for quite some time.
It seems like half an hour.
Well, it could be 20 minutes, and maybe the last 5 or 10 minutes is Samoa Joe interference, like we were saying earlier in the chat.
Yeah, could be.
Last 5 minutes could be that as well, or none at all. So
yeah,
true.
You know, there's a lot to play with, but who do we have? I mean, I feel like the answer is obvious.
Of course, it's obvious.
It's CMFTR, right?
Yeah.
It's CMFTR, right? Am I right here?
No.
I guess I'm not. All right. Well, then it's House of Black. AB's just shaking his head like, you are wrong, good sir. You are wrong.
House always wins.
The house always wins. You are right on that. No, of course it's going to be House of Black. I don't see CM Punk double belting himself. I mean, you know, he could be bitching in the back right now, screaming at Tony about it, but
FTR as well, double belting FTR as well. So
yeah, double belting FTR as well, leading into, of course, All In, a huge pay-per-view. So, you know, very exciting, but no good, sir. That's not happening.
No need for that.
No need.
If they really want to try doing a double belt Punk, then they could, what's it called, try giving Joe's title to Punk, but
yeah. I don't know.
But
did they scrap the? Because I know House of Black was doing the House Rules gimmick match. Did they
didn't scrap it. They're just selective on it, I guess.
Yeah, it's not for this match. It was last week's match.
Last week, yeah.
Okay.
Action Andretti, Vikingo, and Darius Martin, I think.
Darius Martin, yep. But yeah, I mean, again, very excited to see where this is going to go. Of course, we are going to be, after this show, 2 weeks away from All In, the world's biggest historic pay-per-view of all time. I know I keep saying it, but it's the truth. I mean, it's never been done by WWE, WCW, any indie show. AEW will be the first one to sell out nearly 80,000 seats at Wembley Stadium in London to do one of the biggest and baddest shows of professional wrestling. Look at Malachi's makeup. Holy shit. That is fucking wild.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
Oh, I came
oh
back.
My God. You better be able to get back to that image.
No, like it came back with like, what's it called, in the crowd. And now I see it.
I love this FTR theme.
Malachi is creative with this face paint. Top guys are here.
And the top guys are here. I know Kay is very happy to see CM Punk live. Big fan she is of the Punkster. And she is there. They got great seats, by the way. I don't know if you've seen them on Twitter. Wolf, amazing seats. I retweeted it. It's time. It's clobbering time. Exactly, FaZe. It is clobbering time.
Now, Wolf, we were talking about this while you were gone. What do you think about the whole Real World Championship?
I mean, it kind of makes sense, but given Punk, but I don't entirely like it. I mean, I guess it's fine if it's a collision belt, then whatever. But if it's just a Punk satisfaction thing, then I don't know if it's worth it.
Faz B says 2 shows, 2 world champs.
Yeah, but do we need it? Do we need it?
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
really
think we
never.
need it.
I feel like it would have been fine if there was like an actual brand split, but
Yeah, it's not actual brand
Yeah, like
split.
the
Yeah,
WWE brand split. Yeah, okay. No thanks.
brand splits don't exist anymore. But like, yeah,
yeah,
I would definitely see the need for 2 world champions if they made a distinction between like the 2 brands like being split. But like even then, like we saw tonight, they Acclaimed announced that they're going to be on Dynamite on
yeah,
Wednesday.
like
So it's like there's really no distinction between what the brands actually are, whether or not they're split. So yeah, that championship's really not needed if you look at it like that. But
yeah.
Damn, those are some big ass bastards. 442 pounds. I don't know if that's all muscles or chicken parmesans right there.
CM Punk supporting the SAG after a strike.
Okay, but now I'm thinking seeing this match, I'm just like, what's it called? It kind of does open up more like possibilities for um new matches. Like we could very well see for that title CM Punk versus Malachi Black.
You're telling me
It
you'd rather see Malachi Black hold the AEW championship with an X on it than hold the regular the regular Triple
I mean,
B.
it's gonna turn it all black and gray anyway, so like he did with the trios titles. It's gonna make it spooky and Roy Malachi will probably have like a skull based belt if he won it, but no, right now singles match. If I want a Malachi singles match, he needs to fight Andrade. I don't know. Maybe Andrade gets involved tonight.
Maybe Andrade's the one that gets involved tonight. That's a good point, Wolf. That is
Yep.
a good point. But we are live TikTok over on YouTube right now. If you are new, go ahead, head over there and go check us out on YouTube live while we do, of course, AEW Collision's main event show right now. We've been hanging out all night doing the show itself, so it's been very exciting. Of course, if you guys want, and you too as well, and everyone in the chat on YouTube, go over to that QR code or the description below. And we are now partnered with the WWE. I know this is an AEW show, but we are partnered with the WWE. Go over there, check out that affiliate link. Whatever you buy, it does help out the channel, which I truly, truly appreciate. So definitely go over there if you guys need to go shopping. I know Christmas is coming up. Black Friday shopping is coming. So definitely go ahead and abuse that link. Give it a couple of power bombs and a couple of sidearm drags and go over there, check out. So that way we can also check you guys out as well. But we are ready for some action tonight. Of course, CMFTR versus House of Black for that Trios Championship. I'm very excited for this. As CM Punk is in the middle of the ring right now with newly engaged Buddy Matthews. Very happy for him. And, of course, mommy herself, Rhea Ripley. Both men not budging after that. And again, Punk not being able to take down Buddy Matthews. Jesus. And what's up, Tristan? How are you, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Cash Wheeler is in facing Buddy Matthews right now. CM Punk couldn't get the job done, so he's bringing in his protege. Wow, what spots?
Yep.
Little jumping jacks to get the cardio going. Beautiful side arm headlock right there from Cash Wheeler. Woo, nice height. A little close, though. I'm not going to lie. That his nutsack almost became a part of that guy's forehead. So it's nice. He still got the distance, still got the air.
Oh boy.
Pulling his hair. Dax right now is in the ring.
No,
trying to take down
Brody
Buddy.
makes
Brody
something.
stopped it. And Brody now is the legal man against Mr. Dax himself. North Carolina's own boy. Homegrown himself. Look at that mustache. That
Also the
mustache.
face paint on Brody. I love it when Brody wears face paint. It's,
That mustache
so
on
sick.
Dax is thicker than Christian Cage's turtleneck. All right. That is a
Oh,
thick mustache.
oh, that drop.
Yeah, that could be heard.
No, look at that. Barely flinching as he knocks Dax back. Brody's awesome.
Wow. Bro, these chops, man.
Yeah.
And he's
How
in
much
the
would someone
corner.
have to take? How much would someone have to pay to take one of those chops?
Can I tell you something? You know, if
Fighter
I was a little bit slimmer,
Oh,
AB, if I was a little bit slimmer, just a tad, if I wasn't hanging out at Taco Bell so much, I would 100% do a Hell in a Cell match. I say it all the time. And I would want the cell to be a little bit bigger, taller-wise. And I would take the same Mankind fall, but I would want no safety on the bottom. I just want to completely fall on that concrete. Absolutely. Absolutely. But
why would you want to do that to yourself?
because, listen, man, I'm absolutely out of my mind over here, all right? So, double chop action from Dax and Cash. Getting, of course, CM Punk to take down Buddy Matthews. And now Brody King is going against the ropes. Nothing. Brody ate that shit. Brody ate that side drag.
Yeah, he just chomped you.
Whoop. Double backdrop. You know what they say about Brody King? He looks like one of the gods, the big bosses from God of War. And I believe it.
I love how both Malachi and Brody are like tatted up. And
then here comes
Malachi.
Here comes Malachi and Punk in the ring already waiting for him. Malachi looking like the Crow.
Deserved. As deserved. Look at that stare down.
Malachi looking like the Crow with that makeup on, I tell you right now. This ought to be an interesting fight between these two.
Yeah, this fight's gonna be crazy.
Listen, I know you're very excited not only for Julia Hartwolf, but for Malachi and CM Punk in the ring. But this is a PG show, so let's just try to just calm it down just a tad, just a tad, please. We don't want to scare AB off that quickly.
Oh, that would have been so crazy if he actually landed it. Woo! Look at that. Oh my god.
Beautiful side arm drag.
Bro, did you see that
kick, like, what's it called? They both like kicked at the same time. They like collided their kicks.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Oh, Malachi getting rid of FTR. Oh, going for GTS. Nope.
Going for the GTS.
Oh, and black mask.
Oh, almost hit him with that fucking kick. Damn.
Almost landed black mask, but CM Punk does the
Damn. That was close.
Sit down, Malachi, sit down.
Sit down, Malachi.
Oh, is Malachi clean shaven?
Oh, yeah, he's clean shaven. He was clean shaven last week too.
Oh wow. Are they all gonna sit like a group book club?
No.
Alright,
time.
No, they're all gonna stand.
There we
Rocky
go.
fight.
Ah, there it is. Wow. This match is getting wild. It's getting wild. Wow. What a six-man tag we got going on right now as we hit this picture-in-picture. Julia Hart kind of intimidating Dax Harwood right there.
I'm so late, and I lost 75 pounds of go. I went from a size 20 to size 6.
We're not going to listen to no damn commercials while we got a good match going on right now.
Yeah.
How you guys enjoying yourselves, man? What a great show we got tonight.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
now, what show is better? SmackDown? Collision?
Don't do
I know, I got to pull that question. Don't worry, you got plenty of time to think about it, Wolf. We still haven't seen what the end result is of this match and what could happen, so I will give you plenty of time to sit and ponder on that one. But I don't know, man. It is a even toss-up right now.
I don't think it is.
I think I already have my answer, honestly.
You have your answer.
I have my answer going.
I would give the edge to Collision just because SmackDown kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, especially after the first match ended in like a nonsensical DQ. I really think that, it really made no sense for that DQ just to, get EO out there, I guess. But like, I mean, didn't make any sense. But then, it did kind of pick up, any segment with LA Knight is going to be great. So, but like, I think this show has had, superior, like 2 great promo segments that we've seen. Actually 3, counting Samoa Joe's, Christian's, and Ricky Stark's. And then Acclaimed also had a great promo. So I think overall, just, in terms of character building, in terms of in-ring competition, I think this show is just, more superior in that sense.
Fair enough. Would you say the same, Wolf, as we get back into this action?
This match feels like it should be Collision, but I think I might have to give it to SmackDown.
Wow. Get him off. Get him out of here.
I want to hear the reasoning.
Because like the way they like went completely like unexpected. Like I was expecting the worst of SmackDown. I ranted about it all week.
Monday, AB.
It's Monday, yes.
Monday.
But what's it called? it's just like they got finally ended Theory's boring reign, and gave it to Rey Mysterio, which of course I have to be happy about. Uh, what else? The LA Knight segment was great. The uh
Sheamus and Edge.
Sheamus and Edge announced for next week. That gave me like that was crazy. I didn't even expect Edge to be there. The fact that Edge was there, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Edge is here, and then he calls out Sheamus, and then I was like, oh my god. There was a few other stuff that I forgot, but that
Yeah.
main event segment, that bloodline stuff, they actually preserved Jimmy's character when I thought they wouldn't, because I thought he was gonna act like a normal heel, and I would have been fine with the jealousy segment, but like I didn't want him to just be ignoring the past few months. But he said straight to Roman's like right in front of Roman. He's like, I don't want you to be a corrupt, egotistical asshole like Roman Reigns, right in front of Roman.
Oh,
And
Santos said he's rocking with SmackDown as well. I would say the one thing that I will agree that SmackDown was a like a good show for SmackDown standards right now. I think it was a good show, but I think where how you mentioned Rey Mysterio winning the United States Championship. I think if they were always gonna make I don't know if they were always gonna make Theory lose it now,
I
but
feel
I
like
feel
they
like if the
would have. I think they were planning to, because there were
yeah
reports they wanted a babyface Latino champ.
okay
So
yeah
I think it's for probably that.
yeah
What's it called? Graphic, I guess that
yeah.
demographic. Give
Yeah,
it to
I definitely understand wanting I definitely understand wanting to be able to, connect to that demographic. But at the same time, I think if they were doing those series of fatal four-way matches, I think that like ultimately like because he's such a huge star right now, I think like having LNA win it and then him being the one to take it
Yeah,
off with Theory probably would have gone over a lot
in
better
my
with the crowd.
opinion, I think it probably would have been. It makes it better to for LA Knight to win it off someone like Ray, or if Santos turns heel, um, what's it called?
Yeah, but like
Santos. That
I
that
definitely
would,
understand, yeah.
yeah, that I think it makes it worth more, especially since Theory has been bringing down the value of the U.S. title, which was the opposite
Yeah.
of what his predecessors did, Seth and Bobby, mostly Bobby. Um, but like that title reign, like the most like relevant, the most worthwhile match of Theory's reign was Elimination Chamber. Was the Chamber
Mhm.
match?
Yeah,
Like
that was
Mm,
probably his best one he's ever done.
that was the only good one,
mm.
arguably. I mean, there were actually no, there was matches with like Edge, but that I honestly that seemed like Edge was carrying. Um, so I don't know. Oh,
Nah, I just think that universally Austin Theory was just so disliked as a champion that that moment of LA Knight taking it off of him would have just been huge. But yeah, I definitely do understand though. Yeah, having him take it off of someone that's established, but like
oh,
I just don't see how that would work if it was Rey
oh,
Mysterio since they're both like I mean LA Knight they're not really
oh,
considering him a baby face right now.
Oh,
Oh wow.
damn!
and mocking Punk too.
That's crazy.
God!
No. But anyway, like I was
My
saying, yeah,
God!
like Rey Mysterio is a babyface, obviously, forever babyface, and LA Knight is kind of transitioning towards babyface, being a lot more. I don't know if are they like officially
I,
considering him a face, or is
I
he like?
don't know. I'm pretty. I feel like
Because I think
they're.
there's still some reports that are saying they still consider
Yeah,
him
it
like
feels
a
like
heel.
they still have him internally as heel, but like the thing is, maybe not, because Miz is a heel, and it looks like they want Miz to they want
Yeah,
Miz and LA Knight to feud. Um,
yeah.
so maybe getting a big win over Miz and uh, God forbid, Flop Dollar. Uh,
Top dollar, holla holla.
Talking about the greatest high flyer in wrestling history.
The man that blocked me on Twitter. Yep.
Did he really?
Yeah. No.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he mentioned he said something. He tweeted something. I replied. He didn't like my reply, so I've been blocked. I've been blocked by Flop Dollar. Holla holla. Good luck to the man. I love him on in for WWE Treasures, but in the ring he's straight booty cheeks. So it's
Nah, he's definitely one of the greatest high flyers of our time. So I'll give him that.
Yeah. If you want to high fly him right into the garbage, the trash days every Thursday where I am. So I make sure I grab my top dollar and throw it right into the garbage.
Yeah. It's sad to see that, all the potential Hit Row had, and now it's just comedy jobbers.
Yeah. They should have kept Swerve happy.
For sure.
And then they wouldn't have had the problem that they had. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
What a kick. Oh, my God.
I'm still reeling off of the the Brody bomb that he just did to CM Punk, putting CM Punk's head in the middle of the turnbuckle right there, putting his whole body weight into that.
Now, are they still calling Malachi Black's finisher the Black Mass in AEW, or are they calling something else? All right.
No, they call it Black Mass. As I think Malachi himself, basically has, trademarked that name. That name is, his.
Okay.
That's his to...
I always thought that was, one of the coolest finishers ever, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And the way that he's able to hit it and make it look so fast and, bro.
I'm pretty sure that it's still called Black Mass, yeah.
Because I sometimes hear them yell, Lights Out, so I thought they changed the name to Lights Out, but it's good to hear they're still called Black Mass.
Yeah, I think maybe, what's it called? Maybe JR or us. I don't know. But, no, it's sometimes. No, sometimes it's just they say Lights Out just because. I think because of the impact of what it does, because that kick hurts me. That kick
looks like it hurts.
That kick looks like it's painful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Buddy himself would attest to it. Man got hit by Black Mass. His tooth went flying out. That was another life, though.
We are about 8 minutes from the ending of this match, and this match has been going on pretty heavy. 23 minutes right now, and nothing. No interruptions, no nothing. I think maybe we might be safe. I mean, we still have, like I said, 8 minutes left to the end of the show, so anything is possible. Ooh, nice running knee to CM Punk by Buddy Matthews. Uh-oh. Mocking Punk again.
Oh.
Oh!
Yes.
He hit the GTS, but Buddy is rolling out. And now Punk is trying to crawl his way into the corner to either get Dax or Cash Wheeler. Buddy's back in the ring with assistance from Malachi, tagging in Brody King. And, of course, Punk got it to get to Cash Wheeler. And it is now Buddy and Cash going at it. Ooh, nice running drop knee. Beautiful uppercut. Ooh.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's built like a brick shithouse. Beautiful power slam by Cash on Malachi. Now he's in the turnbuckle to hit the 5. Oh, and Dax was hitting it on Malachi as well. Nice double team action right there. Double clothesline to Malachi to take him out of the ring. Double clothesline to take Brody King out of the ring.
And out Brody might have just saved Buddy.
Caught.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Cash Wheeler trying to do a run. Woo!
A tope.
Cash going crazy.
Wow.
No flips, just fists, folks.
Oh. Nice bulldog from Wheeler. But a kick out at 2 from Brody King. Uh-oh. Brody King's mask is falling apart. It's hanging from his face. I thought it was painted on. I guess it's like tape or something. Oh, trying to double power bomb him.
Oh, that didn't look
too good. A double DDT instead from Brody King to both Dax and Cash Wheeler. And the ref is trying to do the count. He's up to 3. Up to 4. And Brody's on his feet at 4.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Brody's about to break the fucking ring right now as he climbs up.
Bro. Quarter of the face paint is gone. Oh, my God. Almost half of it is gone.
Yeah, it's peeling off.
Peeling off, yeah.
Dax trying to go for a fucking...
Ooh.
Oh, man. Copyright's great.
Brody King going up top. Dax is getting back up to his feet and knocks Brody King off that turnbuckle. They're doing a double team? Double team off of the top rope on Brody King from both Dax and Cash. Punk hitting the elbow. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No. Kick out at 2. Damn. No.
Does he not go for the Anaconda Vice right after anymore?
Let's hope. Normally it's the GTS and he goes and people go to sleep, but
yeah, because I remember he used to hit the elbow, then go straight into the Anaconda Vice, but I guess not anymore.
Oh, they went for a double team.
No. Brody King broke that.
Big. Oh, Shatter
Machine. Shatter Machine.
Shatter Machine on Brody King. Buddy on the top turnbuckle, taking out Cash. Dax taking out Buddy. Beautiful. Malachi to Dax. Punk to Malachi. Double kick.
Double kick.
Wow.
Looks like this match is
coming down. Everybody is down.
Everybody's on their feet in the audience.
Damn, what back and forth right here.
Oh. People are standing up.
Punk's gonna fly.
Punk's flying.
Dax.
That didn't look too good. Dax flying headbutt on Brody. 2. No.
Joe.
Oh, there's Joe.
Joe's choking out.
Joe's choking out Punk.
I was just about to say I was like, is Joe not going to show up? Oh, there he is.
Brody to Dax.
There it
2,
is.
3, and Brody picks up the victory to retain for the House of Black. But Samoa Joe did interfere, and Cobra clutched the shit out of Punk to knock him out.
Sean, it looks like your prediction was correct. Crazy prediction.
Samoa Joe said, answer me. You better answer me. You know, he can't answer you now. He's asleep, buddy. So you're going to have to wait till he wakes up. Wow. Wow. What a show. What a show.
Fight for the Fallen next week, and I think they just said Fighter Fest is right after that, so.
Wow. What an amazing match. What an amazing night of wrestling. What did you gentlemen think? Do you guys still feel the same way? Wolf, do you feel the same way that SmackDown was a better show than AEW Collision still? Or after that win now,
I think I can decide now.
Oh, no, don't give me that. Don't give me that as an answer.
That spot where, like, everyone hit those finishers and everything like that. Like, and where everyone went down, standing ovation as it deserved. Oh, that was
What
crazy.
a great show.
Truly crazy. 5 out of 5.
Okay. AB, what'd you think, buddy?
I mean, honestly, I thought that was a really great show. Like I said before, I haven't really been keeping up with Collision as much as I would like to, and I think that's like that's the first full episode I've ever seen of Collision. So I had a really good time, and obviously it made it a lot better being able to watch it with you guys and being able to talk about it throughout the show. This is awesome. It was an amazing show, and I look forward to more shows in the future. I just think, yeah, man, like Wolf said, like I'm completely speechless. I'll probably give the show like a good, 4, probably like 4 out of 5, up to like a 4.5 maybe. But really just because there wasn't really like any match that like completely blew me away. But like that's not to say that the matches weren't great.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, I think the matches were superb for what they were, especially the ending. We kind of figured Samoa Joe would maybe have some type of part to play in that 6-man tag. Clearly, he wants Punk at All In.
He wants Punk.
Maybe next week we get that answer. Of course, leading into next week, we got Diamante versus Willow and a whole slew of other matches and stuff. But no, this was definitely a very, very, very good show. A great way to end the wrestling weekend from what we've had since Monday. Wolf has been very optimistic, of course, of SmackDown since Monday, but his jaw was dislocated last night and dropped to the floor from how that show was all the way to the end. And I think he dislocated again this evening and dropped to the floor with, of course, that spot of all the kicks and whatnot from this match itself.
Crazy.
But yeah, I mean, again, this is what we love, man. This is the wrestling that we love to see each and every week. I feel like Tony right now has been cooking up heat these past few weeks since, and maybe not even since, maybe even before AEW's 200th episode, and now leading into, of course, the most historic pay-per-view of all of wrestling right now, which is, of course, All In, which is now officially 2 weeks away. We can officially say it is 2 weeks away till All In. It's going to be one hell of a show, one hell of a pay-per-view, but that is going to do it for us here live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick, on Twitter, TikTok, all that bullshit that we be on all the time. Thank you to all of our amazing friends and family that came on and hung out with us throughout the evening. Of course, thank you to the new fresh face of TikTok and the wrestling community, AB from Wrestle Recap. Go ahead, show him some love. down below in the descriptions, and go hang out with him on TikTok. Go like all of his videos, share them, comment, subscribe to him as well. He's definitely making a big impact over on TikTok. So we definitely need to go show him some love as well. But that is going to do it for us here over on all of the platforms. Thank you, of course, to Wolf and to the birthday boy that came in for a brief moment. Happy birthday to him. Tomorrow we got a whole slew of more content to give you. We're going to be doing a very interesting episode, a very meaningful episode tomorrow. It is going to be talking about mental health. It is going to be a very impactful episode tomorrow night, 6 to 7 p.m., right here on the Last Week in Wrestling podcast. We're going to be talking about mental health and how it affects everybody here, and as well as all the professionals that we love to root on, and celebrities and everyone in between. But then following that, we are going to be celebrating the birthday boy himself, Willie. We're going to be doing some games, some fun shit. So definitely make sure you tune in from 6 to 9. It is going to be 3 to 4 hours of absolute amazing content. So make sure you tune in. Thank you again to everybody that hung out with us. And I shall see everybody very shortly in tomorrow, because that's when it is. Have a great night, guys. Thanks so much.